Hey, my name is Gina. I am 20 years old. I am from Vienna. Actually, I'm from Spain, but I'm currently living in Vienna because I study here. And you may know me because I post a lot about my architecture studies at the TU Vienna. But today I wanted to do something different. I am flying to Scotland for 10 days. I think it was the best fucking idea I could have had. I finished exam seasons and I want to take you with me because I think it's gonna be a trip of a lot of self discovery and, a lot of thinking. And I would like to share it with you. Yeah, just come along. Let's do it. So I have arrived at the Highlands. I'm in the middle of nowhere in a hostel. It happened pretty spontaneously. I took the train from Edinburgh to Glasgow and then to Fort William. And in Fort William, which is a small village in the north of Scotland, I was there and I just heard some people speaking German, and so I went to them and I asked them where they were staying, and they told me about this hostel. So I got with them into the bus and we took the last bus, and now I'm at Glencoe, and there are like waterfalls and just people hiking. I think that's the best way to describe this place. Oh, and rain and a lot of mud and yeah, good. So tomorrow I wanted to go for a run, but things changed because I was invited to go to a waterfall. I met someone who's gonna take me with the car, which is a bit risky, I know, but I have a good feeling about this. I'm gonna do it. Mom, don't kill me. I mean, if I upload this, then I'm alive, so that's nice. And I'll see the waterfalls there. So I'll take you with me for sure. It's 7 in the morning. It's not even day outside, and everyone is gone because they go to the mountains to hike. And well, I'm awake too now. And I'm going to hike too, but probably when the sun is out. Let's see when. Probably gonna see the sunrise. When you solo travel, one thing that happens to me very often is that I feel very insecure and I feel scared sometimes out of the blue. And I think it is very much related with getting out of your comfort zone for such a long period of time. So I always try to do something I feel comfortable in, which means I'm going for a run now. And I'm so not prepared. Everything is so wet. Wow. I was just standing here having something to eat because I'm very hungry. Then I have to walk to the hostel. And a woman came in this car. And she was like, I can drive you to the hostel. And I was just standing here, just about waiting, and things happen. Things come to you. I was just having something to eat. I wanted to talk to you about something I've been thinking about today, and it's about being alone. Well, you can be alone, you will be fine, you will be totally fine. And realizing this was really powerful. I've just been traveling for 4 days now, but I've realized that most of the problems in my life, and probably yours too, are because you have a fear of ending up alone. I mean, oh my god, I gotta find the love of my life. Well, maybe it's because maybe you're in a rush because you think that if you don't run, you will end up alone. And the same thing happens with friendships. If you don't go out with your friends, will they forget you? Will you end up alone? Or if I don't wear this, will I end up alone? If I don't act this way, will I end up alone? All about ending up alone, because it's the saddest thing we can imagine as human beings. And obviously, I understand it's very much important to have a community to rely on, but you don't need to be scared about that. You will always find your people somewhere. There are so many people around the world. Instead of investing so much energy in trying to think about what you can do in order to make people like you so they don't leave, try to focus that energy into yourself and into your growth and into learning to manage your loneliness, so that if you have periods in your life where you don't have such a strong community, you have yourself till you find that friend. I think that's very powerful, to think that you have yourself, and that's the longest relationship you're gonna have in your fucking life. And that's great. Good morning, good news. There's no one in my room because it's winter and it's during the week, no one travels. So I have like a private room for 30 euros, which is pretty fun. And now we are going on a hike. It's very windy outside and they say it could snow, but I hope it does not during the hike because it could get slippy. And I don't know this environment, and this is my first hike alone, but I'm gonna be fine. Like, oh fuck, my hair. So yeah, here we are. I was grocery shopping because you never know if you're gonna stay in the mountains. Water bottles. We have peanuts. We have guacamole, proteins. That's nice. Oh, I have oat cookies, like crackers, but made out of oats because people here love oats. Great. What did you do today? Well, not much. I just climbed the mountain all by myself, up and down. Why they have built a shelter in the middle of nowhere. Well, because sometimes it gets very, very bad weather here and you cannot go away, so you have to stay here. So a little room tour. These are the beds. This is the view. Then we keep on going this way. There's like a little tiny kitchen, and then you have like the dining area. Oh, there's a fireplace. I hadn't seen that. Interesting. Well, and this is the view. You know, the best thing about Scotland is maybe you will find some fences and you will think that's private ground, but you can cross it because it's allowed by law. So you can like go through the path and yeah, you can go everywhere you want. We are living the Isle of Skye and we are going through Cale of Lodge. La Charge to Inverness today. I've bought a coffee. It's my first serious coffee in a week. Yeah, I just hate that they always put the plastic on it without me having the option to say no. But well, whatever. I learned something very important. Well, many things, because you know, hiking alone has been a journey, a lot of time to think. And the first thing I realized is we're always trying to get better, you know, fix ourselves, and maybe there's no need to. Second thing is, whenever you get lost, you will find a way. That was very much related to the action of hiking. I got lost a lot of times, and the thing was, the best thing you could do is not panic, just keep walking and you will find a way. And the third thing was, well, I've gone into strangers' cars, and I know I shouldn't have, but it was kind of a situation of I have to wait 2 hours for the bus. I'm freezing, it's snowing, it's really bad weather. It's much better I get into a stranger's car, and it was always, I felt safe. The thing is, I met so interesting people, and it gave me again that perspective of, oh my gosh, you can do whatever you want with your life. Like, people are wild out there. They live their lives wildly. They do so many wild things, and that's so amazing. Fourth thing I've learned, you can be happy at many places at the same time. I felt very at home here, and I know that there will be other places where I also feel very much at home, and that shows again that there is no right or wrong, but you can like be happy everywhere. Not everywhere, but like at many places at the same time. So I would say it was a nice thing to do coming here, and I am going to Inverness today. Cheers! Guys, I'm getting better at this shit. Let's do an outfit check. I've got my hiking shoes because I don't want wet feet. Then I've got my jacket because I don't want a wet body. Then I've got this because it keeps me warm. Then I have a backpack, and just one because I want to have my hands free. And then I have this suitcase. There's no way to avoid that, but I feel so proud of myself. I got so much better. Don't know why, but I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy, so glad to be here. This town is so cute. I'm so thankful to be able to do this trip. I'm like so emotional. Wow. I'm so happy. It's so cold. It's really hard to run out here because it's all full of ice, but it makes it even more exciting. So this is how days go in Inverness. I start my day doing something, then I go to the restaurant, to the, well, tavern, and I have something to eat. Very big. And then I walk for 10 meters, and I go to the hostel, and I just die till the next day. And I love this routine. This is my hostel. Yesterday I arrived and I was standing there, and then I realized my room's not up there, but there. And it was a pretty funny night because there is a pub, there is my room, and behind is a train station. I want you to picture this. So the pub had loud music because yesterday was a big rugby game. It really took me some time to find somewhere to eat. I mean, it was huge. People came from other countries just to watch this game in a pub. I don't understand whatsoever. I was sitting here in my bed and I was singing along. That's what I mean with funny night. to church because of the architecture, and I ended up speaking with a lady because today is Sunday, so there's service, and it was so interesting to speak with like Scottish people and to engage with people because they have very interesting stories to tell, especially if they're like older than you. I'm home.